Gotta send herself some cash out. That's what she just got to do. Ooh, shit, this water hot as hell. Oh, what her gotta do? She gotta send herself some cash out. She gotta just send herself some damn cash out. The show must go on. The show must go on, child. But I want somebody to come and give me this recap on Kevin and Slim and Rose. That's the recap. I missed all that. I was with my family today. You know, Nitra said I ain't got no family. She said I'm always by myself. Bitch, you don't lost your mind. So, share the live and tap the screen. I ain't got nothing. These folks is not fixing to promote my live. Y'all don't come in here and damn at least tap the screen. Y'all just, whew. That's why these content creators be abusing y'all. That's right. Tap the screen. Come on now. I swear. They come in and look. Trip say y'all be doing weird shit. I'm trying not to get like Trip and just start kicking people out and what you here for? You don't like the screen, you don't say nothing in the comments. The hell you here for? Thank you for the like, thank you for the tap. Share the live, tap the screen, get the live out. I don't even be putting up live goals and shit. But anyhow, who got the information on what happened with Kevin, Rose, and Slim today? I see Slim went on and did it again. He loved Slim. Truth be told, it ain't 4 people in here, so I really shouldn't be sharing my thoughts with just 4 people, but we're gonna do it anyway. We're gonna do it anyway. I tell y'all what, when you get to 2,500 likes, I tell you what I think about this Slim and Kevin shit. I'm gonna do y'all like Chase. I ain't gonna do you like Chase and Pillow say, oh, give me $500 to tell you, and $1,000 not to tell you. Are you fucking kidding me? Ain't gonna take me $500 to tell you, and $1,000 not to tell you. Right? If that was some shit, I don't know what will. She know better. Chase know better. She gotta stop that. Just cause heartbreak can do it, don't mean it should be done. Because if that's the case, I want you to go start selling your cool water picks too, because Heartbreaker does that as well. Okay? So we follow all the rules that Heartbreaker does. Not just ones that you want to pick and choose on. Right? Is that what we're saying, ladies and gentlemen? Okay. Alright. Y'all done got me to 1,000. Keep going. I'm gonna tell y'all how I feel about this. I'm gonna play some of what I found anyway out there about Kevin. I'm trying. Somebody inboxed me. My street committee inboxed me and told me that it was epic that Rose apologized to both Slim and Kevin. Anybody know anything about that? I got thoughts on that as well. But goddamn, I'm talking to 4 people while I'm in here. Yeah. 4 fucking people. And we at 20. We almost there. Hey, let me go get my little thingamajig while I tell y'all what I think. Anyhow, I'm back. So, yeah, child. Look, y'all got my, God damn it, y'all done slowed the slow motion down. Talking about Slim, man, slow motion shit. Y'all done slowed my motion down. I ain't got no, y'all ain't gave me the gifts and stuff that I like. Which one? Oh, there we go. This one here. Yes, child. Yes, child. I hate cold stuff on my face. Jesus, I hate it. I hate cold stuff on my face. But I might have to turn the heat on. Got me a little space heater right here. Might have to turn it on. Cause I hate cold stuff on my face. So, but yeah, I saw a clip where Slim was telling Kevin that he's always doing shit and then acting noble. I imagine that. Oh God. Oh God. So, you know, Kevin said he feel like Slim has had these thoughts and it sounds like jealousy. Well, here's my thing. I'm shocked that Slim caught on because Slim don't catch on to the shit he should be catching on. But I've been saying this for months. A person like Kev don't respect a person like Slim, right? And because Slim is like a big baby. You know what I mean? Don't get me wrong. They both, you know, they make their money off the app. They both don't have a problem with the Cash App. They both don't have, you know what I'm saying? But Kevin being 50, those of us who, you know, we grew up in the 80s, late 70s, 80s, it's a little something different about us. I would like to put my hand on it tonight, but it just served, like we watch moves. You know, when you get up there in your age, hey darling, when you get up there in age, you start watching how people move. And I told someone this in the heat of me and Kevin having our disputes. I said, Kevin don't really fuck with Slim the way Slim probably think, because Kevin don't respect Slim. And he don't respect Slim, how Slim moves, you know. Now, don't get me wrong. When the little shit went down with Slim and Diamond about the $5 Cash App read, you know, Kevin did try to give him some advice and say, you know, hey, you got your own house, stay in your own house, type of stuff. But I didn't feel like that was going to be a long-lasting thing, right? Because I picked up on it. I was like, Kevin don't respect Slim because Slim do things just a little, you know, as men, all men do some of the same things, but generation of men, it's just, I'm trying not to be mean on this Memorial Day. You know, we ain't got the whole Memorial Day in. But I was shocked that Slim picked up on it, but clearly Slim picked up on it because Slim been trying to get smoked with Kevin quite some time now. Like, me and Slim was one night in Tea Times Live, and we was in a big, ugly, nasty, dirty, ugly fight. And Slim just went and started going in on Kevin, and I was like, nigga, focus. I'm over here. Why are you talking to Kevin? I'm over here. And that told me that night that Slim wanted it with Kevin. That night. And I actually thought that Kevin called it and would be like, okay, I already don't respect you. So now I see how you move and you got smoke for me. Boom. I'm not going to fuck with you. And I was just telling someone the other day, I was like, do Slim go over to Kevin and say, oh, you know, they was like, yeah, he don't get up on the panel. He don't really say anything, but he comes in. I was like, okay, cool. So they must have worked it out after that, you know, disagreement that night because, okay, cool. But today, I guess Slim again just had to do his big one with Kev. And I guess Kev just couldn't deny it today. He just couldn't, you know, he couldn't look past it. He had, you know, he went and told Rick them and, you know, that which is typically what, you know, Kevin does. He has to discuss it with Rick. And let Rick know that he felt that Slim was jealous of him. But I would like to see how all of it transpired. Like, I've been waiting on my street committee to come, but I know it's late at night, so and I'm on a backup page, so my street committee don't know I'm over here probably. But yeah, I would like to know I would like to know how that thing started, that made it, you know, transpire where it was quite apparent that Slim had smoked for Kevin. And I wonder how many days, how many business days will it take for Slim to be, oh, you know, I'm sorry, oh, you know what I'm saying, going through a lot, oh. I wonder how long. But one thing I can promise you, ain't gonna give a shit. He's not gonna care. I'm just being real, Tamara. I finally got a $2,500. Y'all making the bitch work tonight. But he gonna be yeah, you know, I'm going through something, you know what I'm saying? I got this little one on the way, you know what I'm saying? I got this girl, she's 17 feet tall, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of hard, you know what I'm saying? We got a baby on the way by an extremely tall chick. Yeah, I don't know what excuse that motherfucker gonna come up with this time, but he always seems to land on his feet, I swear. Somebody always feels, that's what it is. I think Kevin, he doesn't respect him. I think he feels sorry for him. That's what it is. Boom, clocked it. He feels sorry for Slim. And I think that's why he's kind of not unleashed on Slim. But I mean, come on, Slim, you keep it up here. You just kind of keep it up. You just keep it up. You know, it's gonna happen. It's gonna go down. Just keep that shit up now. But yeah, so I want to know. But now I'm gonna tell you. I want to see it. I want to see the apology that I actually heard, but it's alleged that Rose gave apologies out today to Slim and Kevin for whatever she's done. If in fact, I love the shower. Thank you. That's the herringbone pattern. That is the biggest thing that I wanted in the shower. And my tile contractor, because we did all four, well, we had all four bathrooms. And this was last, right? The cabinets was on back order, And thank you. And so I remember asking him when we walked through the house, like, hey, different patterns. Will they? No, won't cost any different, but boom, 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 boom. So of course these cabinets finally came in. So, this was the last little piece of his money that he was gonna get. So I was like, hey, I want the thank you so much, you all. I said I want the herringbone pattern, and he was like, oh, that's gonna cost $350 more. Why? Because it takes so many cuts. And I said, but we talked about this shit months ago when I first hired you to do all the tile in this house. Girl, whatever TJ Maxx and Marshall's them be having, but this is by Neo Gold. It's collagen firming serum, and then of course the vitamin C and hyaluronic acid. I'm gonna be putting a little bit of this wrinkle repair, because bitch is 46, and be putting a little of this hydro boost. Yeah, it's gonna be a few things going on my skin. Yeah, then on the brightening, because I got that little, that Auntie Pearl type thing. Not Kevin's Auntie Pearl, but the one from Friday. No, her name Miss Pearl. That's right, Miss Pearl. Auntie Pearl. I saw this AM. You had me clear my bathroom. So what about? You know what? I'm gonna start back drinking bone broth. That was the one thing that I could do. When I had my surgery. Do y'all know that big bitch? Nature gonna go on her funky ass live today and say the reason I lost so much weight, because she showed a picture of me, which that picture was last year, like February 2023. She showed a picture of me and a picture of me now. She was like, oh, she used to be thick, y'all. She used to be thick. We want this Keyona back. We want this one back. That man is driving that girl so crazy that she is done. She's lost all this weight. I'm like, I've been knowing him 28 years. At what point did he drive me crazy enough to lose this weight? Because, yeah, 28 years. I met this man on Thanksgiving night, 1995. Yup. We've been a couple, like real deal couple, since December 18th, 2009. So at what point did he drive me crazy to lose the weight I've lost in the last 22 months? Yeah, what he did. Matter of fact, he's been on his bestest behavior of all the time we've been together, known each other. Oh yes, I'm definitely gonna do. Of all the years and years and years and years and years I've known Uncle Tony, this is the time he's actually been, I think because he finally realized he's old as fuck. Because, you know, he doesn't look old. He's quite youthful in his looks and his actions and things. You know, he's quite useful for, so it in his mind he's still young. And so I think it's, you know, some things have transpired in his life and my life and our life where he kind of is getting it like, I ain't fucking young. You're not. Sit the fuck down. Sit your ass down. So he's actually been on his best behavior since, you know, for quite a few years now. Now, you know, because one thing I can say about me and Antonio, we do not, we don't fake the funk. That's an old Southern saying. We have been really good to each other. We have really been bad to each other. We have drugged each other through the goddamn mud. But everything we do, and people on Facebook will tell you this about me, everything we've done together. Everybody knows my rule. We be faithful together. We cheat together. We act the clown together. Whatever it is we're going to do, we're going to do this shit together. If I cry in the corner, you're going to cry in the emergency room. Okay? That's the rule. Because my Capricorn ass will always get my lick back. Okay? Okay. So, I have no idea how she could say that man has drove me. Hello. This man has drove me to losing weight, Chad. This is depression. No, bitch. This is called VSG. It's called $13,500. You know what I mean? To a doctor in Atlanta. That's what it's called. On August the 22nd, August the 17th, 2022. That's what it's called. Okay? Oh, yeah. I mean, girl, listen. Listen. We counsel a lot. I ain't gonna say counsel. We just be telling our business, basically. How long before you can eat solid food again? It wasn't long. It just, girl, your stomach don't like shit after that damn surgery. Like, I am a phenomenal egg person. Like, my mom and dad split up in 1986, right? And my mom used to come and get me to take me to her apartment. She would stop by the grocery store and get like case and a half or whatever, 18 eggs, because she knew the entire weekend I would just eat eggs, and that was so fucking cheap, and she was down for it. So she bragged about that. She's like, all I had to do was stop by the store and get nice some eggs. She didn't give a shit. You made that big old account. And when I came out of that surgery, and you know, because they tell you protein. So I was like, I got this in the bag because I love salmon. I love eggs. You know what I mean? I got this in the bag. I ain't got to buy no damn protein shakes. I'm just going to eat my eggs. Baby, I tasted the egg and like to threw my whole body up. My body did not like eggs anymore. I sat in the corner and cried. I can't fathom life without eggs. I love eggs. Matter of fact, my father, my biological father, that was one of the things like we found, like as I, you know what I'm saying, got to know him over the years, it was like, oh, you know, it's just all those things. Like these scrunchy, matter of fact, I took a picture, I put it on my other page. The scrunchy eyes on the side where Nitra keep posting. I don't know what these people are bothering about because I ain't said nothing. But anyway, the scrunchy eyes, I got them from him. So I had them at 8, 9, and 10, 11, and 12. It has nothing to do with age. It has nothing to do with wrinkles. I got that from him. So anywho, yeah, I just wanted eggs and I couldn't eat eggs. Salmon, fish in general. Oh, my stomach didn't like. The one thing my stomach liked and still like to this day is pork. Sausage, I hated sausage growing up. Sausage, bacon, skins. I ate so many skins, and matter of fact, I just reminded myself I got some skins downstairs, so I'm gonna eat them and watch the show when I get off here. Let me see. I need to speak about this to my mom. You can't stand eggs. I love eggs. My mama had it done and she swear by it. No, yeah, I'm talking about, baby. I'm on Ozempic and now I hate it. Listen, I kind of, sometimes I be saying to myself, I wish I had a did like Ozempic or Mounjaro, but this is, y'all don't learn this about me. A bitch ain't got time, okay? Quick, now, fast, and hurry. Tell you what happened, story time. I had this big event at Raised on the River for my clients. Y'all know my clients. I would do anything for my babies. Anybody that has ever done business with me becomes my baby. And there ain't a fuck thing I won't do for my babies. So I rented out this room at Raised on the River, right? And we had, you know, we did a nice dinner, right? And I came home, that was July the 31st, 2022, right? And I came home, and you know how people do. They sent me pictures of us, because me and Tony was up talking about, you know, how we love them and we thank them, and they could have chose anybody, but they chose me, and blah, 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 blah. And so they sent me pictures, right? And I saw myself. Baby, I looked like I had done damn blowed up, child. I looked like somebody had put some air in me. And so that was a Sunday. July the 31st was a Sunday. And, oh, Lord, I love watermelon. We had some watermelon at the cookout today. And so I got on the horn and I just went to calling doctors, right? I went to calling them up. Because I was going to go to Keyona, you know, I was all on YouTube and stuff. And I was like, I said, my mama is elderly, even though I have a husband. I was like, my mama is elderly. She can't come get my ass from no fucking Keyona. I go over there and people, you know what I'm saying? Child. And it was like 5 bands in Keyona for this surgery, right? Less than 5 bands actually. But I was just, and I told Tony I was getting it, and he was like, no. And then I started showing him videos and stuff. And he was like, well, let's go to Keyona. I'm like, no. He was like, let's go to Keyona, I said, whatever. And so I had it done here, so I called the doctor. I remember I called him, I did the appointment and everything, paid a little money, because they don't be bullshitting. Plastic surgeons be wanting their money. Well, he's not a plastic surgeon, he's a gastric surgeon. So he charged me, I went to Alpharetta, to his office, and we talked about it, and he was like, okay, I need you to do X, Y. I'm not doing none of that. I'm not losing a fuck thing. Put me in surgery immediately, sir. Thank you. But because I have gastric problems, and I've had gastric colonics and all that shit, colonoscopies and all that shit for years. The only thing I wanted to do was make sure I didn't have any type of stomach cancer before I had the surgery. So I actually had a biopsy. I paid out of pocket to have the biopsy. So that, you know, so we was waiting for my biopsy results. And it got to the point where the doctor was like, listen, if they ain't called you by now, you don't have it. And plus, when I take your stomach out, I'm going to have it biopsied myself as well. So I had threatened the man. I was like, listen, if you don't put me in surgery within the next couple of days, I got houses to sell. And this is the busy season. This is August. I'm going to go to Keyona and do this shit, right? Baby, they put my ass on the schedule. So I didn't get a chance to do all that. You know, look, they tell you lose a couple pounds, go on protein only and all that shit. I lost maybe 5-7 pounds, but next thing I know, I was on the table. I would tell anyone, I'm trying to get my tummy tuck again. Let me tell you, don't do it. A tummy tuck costs way more. Well, not way more, but a tummy tuck costs as much as gastric bypass or BSG or whatever. And the results are not all that. I'm be real with you. I would tell, and the repair and all that shit the afterwards is no joke. I would tell anyone, if you don't like your size, go have gastric bypass, because I mean it's instant. The surgery is literally 20 minutes. If you've ever had a biopsy, it's the same exact thing. They're just taking a whole lot of something as opposed to a little something for them to biopsy. Just taking a whole lot. They called me because my surgery was supposed to be started at 12 o'clock. They called and was like, we moved you up. Can you get here? We drove up. They had me IV and arm and everything at like 11. Baby, in Atlanta traffic, I was back home from Atlanta, Georgia to Conyers, Georgia by 3:30 that afternoon. That was recovery. That was surgery, recovery, and all the above. They kicked my happy ass up, and I was screaming when I left. They kicked my happy ass up out that facility. Sure did. If I had went to Tier 1, I'd have been able to stay 2 nights in the hospital, be, da-da-da. Here in Atlanta, they kicked my ass up out of there. I wouldn't go to the DR and have surgery. That's just me. Yeah, oh, baby, they get you in and get you out for that VSG. And then because again, I told you I've had a bunch of problems with, stomach problems. So I've had my gallbladder removed. Same thing. It's the same little bitty pinholes for gallbladder. You talking about a whole slicing and dicing for a tummy tuck. And you're going to lose all that tummy. Trust me, you're going to lose all that tummy. Wherever you hold your most amount of fat, it's going to attack that first. Your face, like my face was like this on July the 31st, 2022. Look at it now. Look at it now. Because your face is first, and then again, all the places. I've always been a big booty and big thigh girl, right? No matter how, slim or whatever I was, my butt and my thighs was always the biggest thing on me, right? I automatically had that hourglass figure. Thank you, mama and grandmama, and all the women in my family. Big butt, big wagon dragons with the big thighs. Well, guess what? It attacked it first. It got my butt and my hips and thighs. Got it first. So if your stomach is the biggest thing on you, that's the thing that's going to attack first. Yep. That's how it works. Because what it is, a lot of us get fat, not because we eat a lot, because we don't eat enough, right? So our bodies slow our metabolism down and treat it like a bear. So it's like, I got to hold on to this food because she's not going to feed me for a long time, right? Well, it's the same thing when you have the surgery. So your body is, because you can't eat. You know what I'm saying? You're on 500 calories a day. So your body is like, where the fuck that food at that I saved up? Oh, and so it goes and get the fat out of your stomach and out of your booty and all that. It goes and finds that shit. Wherever it put it at when you wasn't eating, you know what I'm saying? But one time a day, at late at night, you know what I'm saying? Wherever it put all them calories at, that's where it's going back to get that shit at once you are, on a restrictive diet. It does. That's what it does. So, yeah. So, I mean, I loved, like last year, Christmas. I loved that weight. But I still kept wanting some more and some more and some more and some more. I wanted that weight. I wanted to stay right there. But I kept going. I was like a 6'8" last year. I'm literally -0 now. Since I'm in the injections, I don't eat until 2 in the afternoon, and it's watermelon. Oh, child, girl. Oh, honey. Yeah. So that she literally said that my husband drove me to where girl, how does that work? How does a man drive you to where your ass, I mean, don't listen. I lost 90 pounds. Now, when I was in high school, I always had a Tony. I have no idea what it is with me and Tonys, right? Ever since I was a little bitty girl, boys named Tony has always gravitated toward me. I swear. My first little boyfriend, his mom used to call me his daughter-in-law. Her daughter-in-law. I used to be like, I know what the daughter mean, but I don't know what the in-law mean. And she used to be like, walk my daughter-in-law home. And he used to have to, take the bike and walk me home, and then he'd take his little bike on home down the hill. But anyway, I've always had some Tonys. And in 9th grade, I went with the captain of the basketball team. His name was Tony. And he broke up with me right at Christmas break. Baby, I lost 30 pounds. 30 pounds because I wouldn't eat. So I get what she's saying, but girl, no. We're going to do something different. Again, like I said, we do this shit together, honey. Mr. V, no. He do something, I'm going to do something. And I would be mean and be messy tonight. But I don't want to be messy. Because the picture she showed, boo-boo. Boo-boo. Baby, no. I would be messy. That picture that she showed on her page, Keyona, check out. What's that? What's Derm Store? What's that? But yeah, Mr. V knows. This crazy bitch is gonna do some shit. Surely is. One day I'm gonna have story time to tell all the dumb shit I've done. And all the dumb, like, Tony and I are that, we finally figured it out, right? You know how you have a couple where one person might be attractive and the other person's not so attractive, or one person might be smart and the other person's not so smart, or one person may be successful and the other person's not, talented, and Tony and I are kind of equally the same. We're both attractive people. We both have, class and style. I'm just loud and he's not. We both like nice stuff. We both go-getters, hustlers, all of that. So we both have other people who wants both of us. You know what I mean? So ain't no peace in that. You know what I mean? Like, it's always like, what you want? What you do? What you do? You know what I'm saying? Show me yours first. So we finally figured it out, like, over the years. So, like, that's why we've had so much debacle, because it was always, an option. You had options, I had options. You pissed me off, I explored mine. I pissed you off, you explored yours. Medical skincare is high-end. Okay, I will, but I'm gonna tell you about me now. Just because somebody put a name on it, I mean, I'm gonna pay for that shit. I gotta see the value in it. So there better not be some Kim Kardashian, bullshit shit out here and put slap, overcharging for. But I definitely would check it out. But yeah, she tried it. Like, it's okay. He's drove her where she's so depressed. Every time y'all talk to me, Uncle Tony's in the background. How the fuck is he driving me while he's right here with me? Like, girl, just because Curtis be in the cushions looking for something, don't try it. Then she thinks she's sleep. She showed every picture but the picture of that nasty ass flow. Tisk, Nitro. Tisk. I know they up watching TV on me. Girl. Yeah, she tried it. Had a whole. I think she's trying to use me for her motion. Like, Nitra always got to have some type of debacle going on with her. It keeps her room full. Other time anybody listen to that country ass shit. She's talking. So she always have to have some motion going. That's why I think she started with Tino. Yeah, she needs some motion. She talking big shit. She went talking that shit when they was on that ad about Mario. She was so scared. She was a done daughter. I said, well, go on and, be a host for like country, Southern Soul events and stuff. I'm trying to tell the big bitch shit. And she talking big shit as if this app don't change like the weather. I think it's fun, Shade. She really likes you, Keyona. No. No. Because she hasn't told the truth. She lied on me. And that's just the truth. I actually think she never liked me. I think she just was like, I'm gonna hit this bitch for this 7,000 in a minute. So I'm gonna keep bringing it up to her. She's generous, I'm sure. Most people who hang around, got a lot of money and hang around people who don't have a lot of money, clearly gotta be generous. No, bitch, I'm not. She said that today. She said, I bet you, she said, people use you. I was like, how? When? Where? Name someone on this app that has gotten anything out of me other than Trina. And I literally Trina did not ask me for it. I literally gave it to Trina out of a petty fucking reason. Yep. Just something petty to do. Yep. I ain't give her any 7,000. I ain't done nothing in her room. Probably the most I've never. Who has I ever sent the galaxy that other than like a cat? I think I've never sent the content creator, an actual human being content creator, a galaxy. I think the most I've ever sent the content creator is a money gun. What the fuck is that? Hey, shit. What is that? Ain't that? I'm not. Just my, oh, people use you. How? Can somebody please tell me how? If I could show y'all my inbox, and because my text message, my phone is on I get woken up to text messages from people on this app asking for all sorts of money, sending me all sorts of proof that they're not lying to me. And I don't respond, or I say, I'm sorry what you're going through. I've not sent a dime. Not one. No. You don't know why? And this may sound mean, but I don't know, y'all. Ooh. What I look like? I told y'all, in the grand scheme of things, this is how my hierarchy works. Of course, my tithe and offering, my God, my children, my child. Well, 2 of my children don't want my money because they don't want the bullshit that come with it. My child, myself, my clients. Sometimes my clients above myself. But my clients damn sure in the list. So my clients know. If they need something, they know. So these strangers, I can't be giving to no stranger. I need to give to people who support me. I give to people who have referred folks to me, championed me, always been, in my corner. Those are the people that I'm like, oh, they're going through something. Hey, check your so-and-so, I sent you something. That's the generosity that I do. Because again, you can't be played. They've already been generous to you first. They've already supported you first. Motherfuckers going around this app like, oh, I helped some. These people don't give a shit about you. Fuck that shit. Not gonna happen. Same motherfuckers be asking me in my inbox, probably now talking shit about me and her page. Baby, I be ready to slice somebody. It's so weird to me how grown-ups on here begging for money. No shame. No shame. They don't have none. They ain't got none. Shit weird. A strange bitch? That I ain't never done that. I ain't never said boo to. Like, oh, I see her. I see how she's living. I hear her say she's generous. I am. I'm very generous, but I'm very picky about who I'm generous to. Yeah. Hell, my own sisters, y'all didn't follow me on Facebook, but child, I had to follow my own sisters last year because we can't be going everywhere you go. We ain't got the kind of money you got. I don't want to hear that shit every day, goddamn it. All right, well, back to eating by myself I go while Tony at work. And me and Tony go on the weekend anyway, but in the daytime, fine, I eat by myself, no problem, because them y'all problems. Y'all should have a whole lot of money. Y'all kids are good and grown. Y'all way older than me. So, I'm not what you think I am, Nitra. Tony was listening because we was everybody at my godmom's house when they was because I was cleaning. Excuse me, I was cleaning the food and prepping the food because I brought the seafood, and so I had it laying on the counter, and my godmom's like, "Who is that?" Right, and I was like, "This lady named." She was like, "Who's she talking about?" And I was like, "I don't even want to tell her." So my brother came in. He was like, "Who is that?" And I was like, "This lady named Nitra." He was like, "Who's she talking about?" I was like, "Me." He was like, "You." He's what? And they kind of funny about me. He's a, "Where do you know her from?" And I was like, "It's a TikTok thing." He was like, "I want you to stop letting these people get into your space." I was like, "I know." He was like, "She sound crazy." I was like, "Yeah." Tony standing there just laughing because he's like, "Your ass ain't fucking, nobody ain't gonna use you. That ain't gonna happen." He was like, and she was saying weird shit. She was saying stuff like, "I don't want to be around rich people." Girl, I knew this other person that was on my page. And when they said they don't hang around people unless they rich, I knew then I was not going to be friends with that person. You say the weirdest shit. Beyonce called me, girl. I will surely hang out with you. Sure will. Sure the fuck will. Who else? You know, shit. It's some real estate agents in Georgia. I'd be like, "Bitch, call me. I would love to hang with you. You get into the bread." Surely will. Because it can't nothing happen but something good. They got, you know what I mean? They're going to influence me to go get it even more. So a lot of people miss their blessings because they so fucked up in the head. She just running around the day. Food stamps this and walk to the store and da-da-da-da. Bitch, you supposed to be talking about that shit from a victory standpoint. Not a I did it and still doing it standpoint. Fuck out of here. I tell my stories from a victory standpoint, yes. And no, I mean, we didn't grow up with food stamps. No, we did not. But we grew up, we should have been getting some. Boom. We grew up poor. But we didn't get them. My mom worked. My dad was a musician. And then when he wasn't on the road, he worked too. So. But I was with Dog. And she was elderly and they wouldn't even give them to her, and they just really pissed me off. Because I've seen Dog have to get up at like 4 in the morning so she can catch a ride with like some people who were going to the line where they was giving out cheese. I remember that. Cause she was like, y'all, cause we never could stay at home by ourselves, right? Never. And so she was like, y'all lock the door. I'm gonna be leaving out and it's still gonna be dark. And we came home from school that day, cause it was, like, again, we were just amazed that like we get to go get on the bus by ourselves and all that. Doll ain't here. We get to lock her house up, cause Doll didn't play by her house. But she would have to leave early cause the line would get full for the cheese, you know, all the little cheese. So when we came home, honey, them blocks of cheese with USDA on now would be sitting on the deep freeze. Hey, darling. And so so that's like the biggest thing I remember about anything. Doll, she would get in the, because they definitely wouldn't finna get her no food stamp, but she would go get in the cheese line where they gave out like cheese and what else? It was something else the government would. Well, a lot of that shit, you had to open that shit up and find out what the hell it was. Because they had USDA on there. It really didn't have no, tell you what it was. But the cheese was good. Because I remember me and my best friend, her granddaughter, we used to make some fire-ass cheese sandwiches. Grilled cheese. And then I remember one time we had some ham. So we put some ham in between the cheese. That shit was fire. Whoever said government cheese is the best cheese, never lied. I don't know what the hell the government used to be putting in that cheese. That shit was fire. Fire. It's coming out box, like brown box with USDA stamped on it. And you used to have to cut that thick ass shit. But it was good. It was real good. So that's about the gist. Now, my oldest sister, when she started, having children, she went down and got on her some food stamps, and so when she, it was in the book back then, and so she came running to her other siblings and was like, "Y'all, I got some stamps. Y'all want to go to the store?" Well, of course, they took little badass me with them, and I remember thinking this is different from the way we use the grocery shop. Like, they was just picking up all kinds of shit, like name brand shit. I was like, oh my god. And I was like, I remember thinking, like I said, I was 5, 6, somewhere in there, like 6. And I remember thinking, damn, this feels different. And so we got to the register. They was putting stuff on the belt. The lady was ringing it up. Back then you had to patch in the price, She was punching in the price. And then at the end, she told my sister to tally. And my sister yanked out them damn stamps. And now little old me was like, and they laugh at me to this day when I say, when we talk about it. They say I said, ooh, food stamps. And they said I said it loud. They said I said that shit loud as hell. And my sister got mad with me. My sister got mad. That's why I said, ooh, food stamps. But the thing that I'm trying to figure out, right? Because we've told this story. When we get around, we tell all the old stories, right? I'm still trying to fucking figure out. It's 27 people in this room. I'm still trying to figure out how the fuck I knew what food stamps were. Because my sister had her first child when I first got to first grade. My nephew's birthday is October 19th. And we started school back then in September, basically. They let Labor Day happen, and then we would go back to school, right? And so I was a month or 2 into first grade when she had my nephew. So I'm thinking to myself, how the fuck did I knew that food stamp, what they were, and also that they were something shameful I'm still trying to figure that out, because if you know my mama, baby, please, my mama will spend some stamps in a New York second, okay? She just never could get them, but trust me, she tried, okay? So I don't know where I got that from. I might have got it at my godparents, who I was with tonight. I may have gotten, I don't know. I still haven't, but hell, they daughters wind up getting them. I don't know where the hell I got that from. But I actually remember doing it, and my siblings don't never let me forget doing it. But I remember that day vividly. We were in a grocery store called Big Star. We were in Big Star. And again, I remember thinking, this is a different type of shopping, because we don't shop like this. Like, I grew up where we actually didn't go grocery shopping. Like, my mama didn't do that. Whatever we was gonna eat, we went and picked it up that day. So if she was frying chicken, we stopped by the store and got chicken, or she brought some chicken home and fried it that day. Like, grocery shopping was something. Grocery shopping was something that I used to be like, I can't wait to be grown so I can grocery shop. And I used to look into Sears and JCPenney and all them catalogs, and they had the refrigerators, and they would have them goddamn refrigerator booked and busy, baby. Them goddamn refrigerator had so much shit, and I was like, one day I'm gonna have a refrigerator look like that, full of shit, right? So we didn't grocery shop. Like I said, my mom, she cooked a roast, she stopped by the store and got a roast. She cooked chicken, she stopped by the store and got some chicken. That was not the whole buy a bunch of shit. Like, I don't know what my mom was thinking. I don't know. She was like, I bought all this goddamn shit and everybody died. I'm gonna be mad as hell. I don't know what she was thinking, but she was just like, I'm not buying a bunch of, I bet y'all know what it was. When you grow up with not a lot, you probably like, yes, I know I'm gonna eventually spend $100, but I'd rather spend $15 a day or $18 a day as opposed to, $100 on Sunday or Saturday morning like normal people do when they go grocery shopping, right? It adds up to be the same shit, but sometimes it's hard for poor people to do it all in one walk. You know, I guess I just don't think I can think of. But I remember thinking about my sister and them damn foods, and I was like, we actually got a buggy and we just dumping shit in this motherfucker and everything. And then we got to the register and my sister pulled out them goddamn stamps. Baby, I said, ooh, bless it, God. But I was that kid though. I was like a hood Raven Simone. Like you never knew what the fuck was gonna come out my mouth. You still don't. Y'all figured that out by now on this app. You just don't know what I'm gonna say. And so basically that's me. Like I said, my sister, her initials is V and D. And I don't know why, I think I was learning how to write. And so I was sitting at the table, at the coffee table, and I was just calling out all their names, and I was writing out their names because I was learning how to write, learning how to spell. And so I asked my sister, all my siblings to give me their names so I could write it out. Well, when my sister gave me her name, I said, VD, and they all bust out laughing. I was sitting there going, what's so funny about her initials that's not funny about the other initials that we just called out? It took me to fucking see Good Times. Yes, the good old days. It took me to see Good Times, the television show, when JJ thought he had VD. I fell out laughing. I'm talking about, I was grown when I saw that episode. I fell out laughing because I remember that day as a child learning how to write and asking my siblings for their initials, and I called out I just picked that one and said, oh, VD, and they just fell out laughing. Right? And I remember the look on her face was like, bitch, you know. But I didn't connect the dots. You know what I'm saying? It went over my head, but like I said, it took me 20 years or better to figure out that I literally said that she had a venereal disease. Just goofy shit. I used to just do shit. That's why when Nosy was in her live, was like, Keyona, that auntie, she calm, she gonna be generous. I'm like, I am, but I'm that auntie that's gonna start some shit. Like, my family's like this with me. They either want me there because they know I'm gonna start some shit, or they don't want me there because they know I'm gonna start some shit. Ain't no in between. So if some shit has been popping off in my family and these motherfuckers, because I'm the one I'm the call you out person. Y'all see that as you're witnessing tonight in Chasing's. I'm gonna call you out on your shit. You just ain't gonna breeze by me doing some bullshit. Back it up. Let me holler at you for a minute. And because, you know, I was the baby, I couldn't do that when I was young because they would whoop my ass. But once I learned how to tussle. And I had my own place because they would put my ass outside too when I used to talk shit to them, like, bitch, get out. And they would put me outside in the cold. But once I had my own place and I knew, you know, I talk cold cash shit. So I've been talking cold cash since I was 18 to them. Right? So now it's like, if they've done something or there's something going on in the family and they know they wrong, they're like, don't invite Aisha. Because she's going to come over here telling, and she ain't going to be like, hey, how y'all doing? She's just going to come in the room and straight be like, yeah, you know that, I heard about that bullshit you had did. Let me tell you, you know you're wrong. And that's just me. I'm not going to beat around the bush. We're not going to play niceties. We're not going to do none of that shit. You're fucking wrong. Here's where you're wrong. The only person I don't do that with anymore is my mom. Because I finally get it. And she's been telling me that for years. You're not my mother. You're not my mother. So I finally get like, okay, I can't check my mom. I'm over that part. But I've been checking my mom forever. Right? And checking all of them. So I don't check my mom no more. But the others, they do still get checked. Sure do. Mm-hmm. Yep. So they either invite me because they like, nice, you're gonna come, and I keep the party going now. I'm gonna keep you laughing. We're gonna have a good old kiki. But if some shit popping off, I'm gonna go ahead and tell whoever's wrong, they're wrong, and whoever's right, they're right, and handle whatever happens at that point. So I'm that person. Like, I ain't no tell what the fuck gonna come out my mouth. But I'm gonna take up for you if you're right. I damn sure is. I'm gonna tell you you're wrong. That's just me. Those are the ABCs of Keyona. But yeah, what else that bitch said about me? Your mama named you Keyona, and I was like, this lady's fucking crazy. She's spazzing. People were texting me. They was like, she's losing it. I was like, yeah, I'm seeing it in 4K. This bitch is losing it. I thought Heartbreaker was goddamn had to slide down the wall. Don't let this goddamn girl that you said sat up under you for a year, which is so untrue. I came on the app knowing about panels after Carlisa Russell in June, July of last year. And when I first met y'all, y'all didn't gel with me, so I didn't come around y'all anymore. Oh, I forgot. Truth Seeker. I've been naming all the people she done fucked over. I forgot Truth Seeker was one of the other people she fucked over. So, whose track record is known for fucking over people that sit under them? Mine or yours, bitch. Mine or yours. Yep, that part. But anywho. Yep. So she was just calling out all kind of shit. Keyona, I did this and I did. I said, bitch, focus on them filthy floors. I don't talk about nothing else. The floors, nature. The floors. Then they said she said she's gonna call my job. I can't wait for that phone call. Hi. Thank you for choosing Powerhouse. It's nice to speak. How may I help you? Yeah. Period poo. I can hear her now. Period poo. I wanna talk to the person who is in charge of a lady named Keyona. Period poo. How may she help you? Can I give her a message? Yeah. She was showing off my dirty ass house. This is good to me. Period poo. And I just feel like she ain't a good real estate agent because she was showing my dirty ass house that I decided to put on Pinterest. Period poo. And then I'm gonna say period poo. Bitch, I own this company. You are talking to the boss. Period poo. See, because if I felt like somebody was being racist, I could say that shit because I can't fire me. Unlike you, bitch. 18 years. Period poo. So I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you, but when you dial the Powerhouse Realtors looking for the boss, she is I and I. Shit. God. I works for no one. I works for me. Period poo. Okay. So, call. I was just lit. Tony was just shaking his head. He was like, I'm gonna call. And so many people that hit me. She said she called your job. I said, yeah, I'm gonna talk to her tomorrow. I said, yeah, I'm gonna answer the phone, talk to her, and see what she's talking about. Period poo. Poor thing. Poor thing. Poor little thing. Period poo. Don't be trying to stop my motion. Don't be trying to stop my motion. But you ain't gonna keep using me for motion over there getting gallus and shit, cause bye. And then come out so. And knowing she started the shit, running around the house with that damn Donald Summer wig on, talking about some, let me show you some stuff. Let me show you. Girl, you showed everything but the right thing. That nasty ass fucking house. That part. Show them floors. Show them floors, nigga. Yeah. Yeah. Just say I struck a nerve and then we can be done with the shit. In my opinion. You got my number. Call me and say, you know what, Keyona, you've gone too low. And I would just like for you to stop. And guess what I'll say? Period poo! I'll stop, need it ball. One for the road. This is good to me! And then I'll hang up and we'll be done with the shit. But if she just keep going live, I'm I mean, I gotta let her know I don't have shit else to do. So, we'll do this every day. And I ain't even gonna lie now. I'm not here for the money, but I have noticed that TikTok has been letting me know, like, you need to give us your license so you can cash out some of this money you've been getting. What? So, Nitra, you been my little motion too, shawty. But I'm gonna give my money back to the people here on the app. You gonna take yours and buy some crack. Pure poo. And she know that's what she's gonna do with hers. You damn sure gonna buy no dresser. And that plastic bed. Child. And then had nurse and then go 45 minutes to an hour explaining why she got a dresser. Just say, listen. It was either crack or a dresser. Crack one. Tell it like it is. Stop playing our face to myself. You got extra clothes. You go down to the Walmart. Then she turned around and said, well, this is just for the grandkids. Bitch, which one is it? The grandkids deserve a dresser too. Look at, y'all want to see my grandchildren's room that I made up for them years ago, and they ain't been back. I had socked them mom in the mouth. Oh, no. When you do, one thing about grandkids, you gonna give grandkids better than you give your own kids. You might have got your kids, you know what I'm saying, just a nice little Badcock. I don't know if y'all know Badcock is a little furniture store here in Georgia. You might get your kids a nice little Badcock, but shit, your grandbabies, baby, they getting pottery born, baby, okay? Pottery born. Ask me how I know. Ask a bitch how she know. Want to see it? Here it go. Hold on. Let me show you what grandboys got. Now, don't get me wrong. My kids got some nice furniture, too. But the grandkids, baby, I went to pottery born. Hold on. Let's walk. And then I had bought them a bunk bed at first. All right, let me turn this camera around. Unplug. This is the grandchildren's room, ladies and gentlemen. Okay? This is what grandchildren... It's actually my son's room, but when my son moved out, we turned it into Tony's grandboy's rooms. Okay? So this not no goddamn bin. Not no damn plastic bin. Stop playing with us, Needy. Okay? See, they get their names embroidered. This pottery barn, baby. This pottery barn. You can take a screenshot of this bed comforter right now. Take a screenshot. Tell Google Images to tell you where this came from. And it will tell you Pottery Barn Kids. Okay? This little duvet that I had to buy the comforter that goes inside of it. All you get is this duvet. This motherfucker was $300. Okay? Each one of them embroidered pillows was like $100. And then they had the embroidered well, Tony sent them to their house. The cushions, what you call it, beanbag chairs. So yeah, so stop playing with me. This what the grandkids room look like. These look at y'all auntie. She got so many pairs of pants that she got one rack, and the rack is in here. Yeah, And then in another room, I got all dresses. In another room, I got all. So I bought me some type of racks. Yeah, for my extra stuff. So this is what we do. So stop playing in my face, Needy. Stop playing in my fucking face. Okay? This is what we do for grandchildren's room. And then I got to put their rugs back in here. They got sailor rugs and all that shit. Stop playing with me. Okay. Right. Yeah, that's what we do. Thank you. Stop fucking playing in my face. That's what the fuck we not gonna do on Beyonce's internet. Talking about it's only because it's for the grandchildren. Please. You always buy your grandchildren better. I remember working at Williams-Sonoma. Oh, honey, yes. Williams-Sonoma is the best, child. The Bears. Love me some Williams and some yeah. So I need to play it in my face talking. She made up 100 excuses for why that fucking house was like that. Instead of just saying what's really going on. Okay? Stop playing with me. Right? So I don't know about y'all, but and those are my husband's grand. Can you imagine? Excuse me. Can you imagine something that got my DNA in their body? And not that I make a difference. I'm just saying, you know how it goes. Cause I love them. I love them little boys now. I love them little rascals. They grew up so fast. But let my daughter have a child. Huh? Please. Honeymoon. Powder boy and be like, bitch, put your card up. And be like, no. So, so she didn't stop playing in my face. But yeah, that's what Nita Bone did. She said it was because it's grandkids. She said it was because of the overflow of clothes. She said so many things. That was so. Now one thing, because I would just be in her panel. But one thing I have found out, and I used to hear people say that about her, and I couldn't weigh in on it because I didn't know. But now I can. That bitch lie like a rug. Ooh, she lie. I'm talking about lie. I used to hear Truth Seeker say it in her lives or whatever. She's like, didn't you tell so many damn lies? And I would hear other people, and I'm like, I don't know. I mean, she hadn't told me any. Baby, now I just will listen to her. God damn, she lied. And I can't, do you know, I'm raised in the South. They always tell me, if you a lie, you kill. I can't fuck with folks like that. Just lie. Just lie. Instead of coming on here and saying, you know what, bitch, you showed my house, but guess what? I'm proud to have it. Fuck you, hoe. In discussion. That's how you know a bitch bothered. You did a whole goddamn live about that shit? Girl, please. I'm gonna tell y'all now. The day y'all get some tea on me, some tantalizing, scandalizing tea on me, I'm gonna tell you exactly what my response gonna be. Fuck y'all. I don't care. Hey, darling. Hey, Ray. Ray, what's been going on in the streets, girl? I'm in here talking about Nita lying ass, big Nita Bone lying ass. What's been going on in the streets? I heard that there was a reconciliation, apologies and shit that was given out today, but I'm trying to fucking find the damn footage. I can't find it. Hey, Tassa. Yeah, honey, we in here talking about Nita Bone, child. Who's coming up? Let's talk, goddammit. This one I'm talking. Ah, yes, Ray.
Girl, wait. Hey, girl, let me put my glasses on, even though I'm not going to get on the bus, because you know I got to get in this now.
You know, you got to put your glasses on to hear, honey. You know, we put our glasses on so we can hear, not see.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. Wait a minute now. Who made up?
Now, word on the street is Rose gave an apology to Slim and Kevin.
Ooh.
But let me tell you my 2 cents on that. I believe, because you know, every time people say, well, what's the problem with Trip and Rose? Because they both heavy hitters, Mm-hmm. And I tell both of them, I'm like, y'all motherfuckers would terrorize this app if y'all ever came on, you know what I'm saying, teamed up. And because y'all could read like a motherfucker. And so, everybody always asks, like, what happened? What happened? Trip is quick to say, she didn't like the way Rose was moving. You know what I'm saying? Lying on men or whatever, da-da-da. So I think Rose is like, the only way to stop this is for me to acknowledge that I lied on the men and apologize. So that way, that can't be used against me anymore. That's what I'm feeling.
Because, so because I went in Kev's live early today. after witnessing the live. And I was in the comment section during Bella's live, and I was just basically saying, Rose kind of twisted, in my opinion. She twisted how he was comforting that woman. It almost made it seem like he was trying to do something more derogatory. I was in that live with the
But you're
woman
gonna
who
have to catch me up on that one because who the fuck is the lady that they talking about? I missed all of this. Somebody was supposed to be an assistant. Somebody I missed all of that shit.
then where were you, girl? You usually be
I be in
everywhere.
Rose's. Hell, me and Rose just teamed up and went off on Friends with Attitude last Saturday. So I'm like, when did this shit happen?
This was a while back. This is an old conversation. It's not recent.
Okay, guys, my old beef. Okay, so what happened? What happened?
So yeah. So it's not anything recent. Kev was called to the docket along with Trip and Rose. They got up in the box. Trip, you know, she just went in and did what she do.
Right, she did her thing.
You
I'm
know,
sure.
she just
I missed it, but
stayed
I'm
up. And then Kev was saying his part. And then somehow the conversation went on about the woman who had lost her child. Remember the child that she had lost her child? And Kev did a whole live and he got all the women of TikTok. This was a while back.
I'm blocked. We're blocked. Yeah, so I'm in the side.
Oh. Well, hopefully they resolved it because I didn't even know that they had resolved their beef today.
The exact words to my, like I said, I got my little street committee, right? And the exact words from my street committee member was, it was epic. It was epic. So that's why I'm looking for the fucking footage because I like epic shit.
It was on,
It's a good thing.
what's that lady's name? The Glock Ladies Live, I believe.
Oh, Glock had it. Okay.
Glock was the host, I believe. Now, don't quote me on this, but Glock was the host, and I believe Kev got up there, and him and Slim got in a little bit of a tussle.
Did they work it out? Because I saw the footage on that too, and I have an opinion on that as well.
I don't know that they worked it out. When I went into Kev Live, it didn't seem like anything was worked out at the time.
Because what I saw, he went over to Rick's live and was playing it for Rick or whatever, and they were, yes, please go look around, honey. We got to find this footage. And they were saying, you know, Slim is jealous of Kevin. But here's the thing, right? I always felt that Kevin didn't respect Slim, but he felt sorry for Slim. You know what I mean? Because we are, you know, we over 40, you know what I'm saying? I'm assuming you're over 40. But those of us over 40, we kind of move different. You know what I mean? And Slim don't move like a guy in his 40s or so. Or you know what I mean?
He's in his 30s. He's young.
Right. So I think and also because when people are so quick to give you those family names, auntie, ma, you know what I mean, big sister, it becomes like you're missing something. You know what I mean? You have a sense that you want to belong really, really bad. So I feel sorry for you. So I'm not gonna go in on you out like I would another man. So I think Kev don't respect him, but I think he feels sorry for him. And because me and Slim was when I said we was in a battle royale one night, and Slim literally turned and went off on Kevin. And I'm like, nigga, focus. We gotta finish this shit. We battling right now, motherfucker. I'm cussing you the fuck out, you cussing me the fuck out. Can you focus? He went to telling Kev, you ain't this and you that and that. And everybody in the room was like, where the fuck that come from?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it was like Slim, he's got it for Kev. He see it. And I'm shocked because Slim usually don't catch when folks don't really fuck with him. You know what I mean? Right. He still be calling them family. But he is, for whatever reason, he catch or caught that Kevin don't really, you know, like him like that because he keeps trying to give Kev some smoke. So I just think they need to just go ahead and acknowledge the shit. And I think Kev needs to be completely frank with Slim and say, I don't fucking respect you. I've spared you because I see you have a sense of belonging. You call me Unc, and it's not a good thing for unks to hurt the feelings of nephews. I feel that way about a lot of people who call me auntie. I'm like, some of y'all motherfuckers is not my niece. You know what I'm saying? You motherfuckers move different. But, you're not going to say that because to me, unc and auntie is a term of endearment. You know what I'm saying? So you don't want to hurt someone's feelings. But I really don't think that Kev rocks with him like that. And then here's the thing. If you think you my nephew, you don't need to be challenging me openly. You feel me?
Yeah.
I'm Unc. So treat me like Unc. Unc, I ain't gonna say we gotta go the old school route where Unc don't never do nothing wrong. I fuck up too. But I need you to check me with me and you.
Private,
2,000 goddamn people. Don't
So
come for me. And yeah, it was like 2,500 people in that room that night when he did it in front of me. Because you know how it goes. When somebody battling, arguing, and cussing, the room gets full. So it was, he just turned on Kevin. I'm like, that's not what you do to someone you consider your uncle. You be like, Uncle, I didn't talk to you on the back end. Like,
right.
So he been had it for Kevin, if you ask me. That's just my opinion.
But here's the thing though, from what I remember, because me and Slim had our own personal little beef. And I remember when we were coming after Slim from abusing his baby mom, Kev actually stood in the gap for him. So that's why I was so confused with this incident that took place today, because it was just wild. And this is fairly recently that we was coming at Slim's neck about abusing his baby moms. I mean, this is when we started this when Blaze rehashed it, but I was doing lives about Slim way back in the day. I've been on this app for a minute.
Yeah.
So I'm just curious as to how did it get this far so quickly out of nowhere? Because it's out of nowhere, it seems.
You want to know why?
Yeah.
Okay. If the writing was on the wall, the coalition meeting, right?
That bullshit. Go ahead. Sorry.
That bullshit. That it was Kevin's idea. Slim, Slim said it was his idea. Typical Slim shit. But Kevin brought it to the forefront and started, making the pieces move. I put it that way. And Slim did not get, that night when they were taking, and they did this shit in front of everybody. I thought it was kind of weird, but okay. I was glad they did because it was good, good TV.
To watch. Good to me.
Right. It was good to me. Pure poop. But when they, did the officers and stuff, I knew off top. I said, Slim ain't gonna like this shit. Cause they overlooked his motherfucking ass for everything. You ain't gonna be captain, treasurer, nigga, fuck you, and fuck you. Sit your ass over there in the corner like a little boy should. That's basically how they did him that night, right? And he began to act exactly that way. He began to derail. They like, Slim, we voting on something. Playing like, dude, this is crazy. I knew instantly. So that's how me and him fell out. So I'm intrigued. I'm like, okay, who in the fuck is Blaze and Scholar? But I also know Slim finna do some bullshit. So I gotta go and I gotta go find out who this Blaze and Scholar is real fast. But I gotta get to Slim's live because Slim finna do some bullshit. I was right. I went to Blaze. I finally found Blaze. Went inside. Of course, he was talking about they ass and them trying to run him off the app or whatever. And Slim actually saw me in Blaze's live and came in my inbox and said, "You with the op? Who the fuck is the op?"
Whoa.
Because remember, when they were talking about taking Blaze them off the app, I don't remember Slim saying anything because he was in his feelings. about not being chosen. So when he said, "Who you're in the room with the op," I didn't automatically mean. I'm thinking he's saying the opposite of the some people that the coalition trying to get rid of, not somebody that has some smoke with him.
Mm-hmm.
Right. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, nigga, I go where I want to go. What the fuck is the op? And so, of course, by this time, he's finished scrolling the streets, seeing what's what, who, and that's when he goes to his own live and say, "Y'all gonna pay me to tell me what the fuck what I felt about what happened." I said, "Slim, that's not right." And because he saw me in the room with the op, and he went off. "Keyona, you loud and wrong, you mean." Oh, okay, well, fuck you too. And that was that, you know what I'm saying? Thank you. So that's how that all got started. So the next day, Slim, Trip called him out on his bullshit that night. The next day, everybody was calling him out on his shit. And Kevin was kind of, to me, Kevin was handling him with kid gloves, but Kevin was the one that was, other than Trip, that was like, "You wrong." Then Aunt Karen wound up saying it like, "Slim, you wrong." But I guess Kevin was the one male that was like, "No matter how you look at this, you wrong. You wasn't supposed to do it that way. You sold the people your opinion on our shit." And so I believe he's had smoke for Kevin for taking credit for the idea and for challenging him when it first went down.
Oh,
I think
see, I
that's what.
didn't know that's what took place. I mean, that coalition was nonsense anyway. I knew that wasn't going to last because the people they chose have such huge egos. Nobody was going to be listening to anyone. You can't get a whole bunch of large, quote unquote, large content creators together and get them to sort of fall in line. Somebody is going to have to take the lead in something like that. And which one of them would have ever listened to either one of them? That's why I knew it wasn't going to work. It was too
I'm,
much ego there.
like I said, I said it that night, and I'll say it now. I don't know this lady. She and I. Someone actually accused me of having a problem with her in a live tonight. That was in Nosy's live, as a matter of fact. And I said, "This lady ain't never said 3 words to me, and I never said 3 words. How the fuck we have a problem?" Because I've always said what little they got accomplished, it was because of Kappa. She had the most structure, like for real. She had the most structure in trying to get them organized and structured. What little they got accomplished because of her. Truth be told. Other than that, they'd have been like really 17 Stooges. How many of them was?
Well, I think that I don't know if you know me and Kappa's background, but me and Kappa do not, we tussle, honey. So oh
Y'all
yeah.
be tussling.
She usually tussles by herself. Um like I said, I'm not new to this app, but what I'll say about this is one thing I do know is that all those larger content creators are scared of Kappa because she has the llamas. So I know that they're not going to step out of line. Nobody's going to speak up against Kappa. That has already been proven. She walks in any space, any room, and they all get silent and get like puppy dogs. So I can believe that when she's in a space that she can sort of hone them all in and
You
put
know
their
what?
egos in place.
I'll be totally honest with you. Matter of fact, I was talking to a girl today, and I said, for her to have the reputation that she has on this app, she don't walk like that. Like I've seen her straighten out some shit. Like for instance, the Trina situation, right? This was weeks and weeks and weeks ago when they first mentioned, "Oh, well, somebody should call CPS on Trina." Kappa shut that shit down. She was like, "Do y'all realize, you know?" And I, I'm in the comments because I wasn't like known then. I was still, whatever, whatever. And I'm in the comments saying, "What the fuck?" And then she was like, "Y'all, that's not the move." So I've seen her shut down a lot of shit that be on some bullshit, but I've never seen her be, because a lot of these motherfuckers throw their weight around. And the ones that really be like, I've never seen her beat. I guess that's what I'm trying to get to. I've never seen her beat on her chest.
Girl, you
So
knew.
really?
You knew. I've been in this for some years now.
Oh
This is
wow.
so you talking from inexperience.
Yeah, that's why I was like, I couldn't believe the
Yeah.
person accused me of that today. I'm like, I've never said 3 words to her. She never says 3 words to me. And
Who
when
accused you?
some I can say the name, because I said I'm gonna remember this goddamn name. Siri ABC. Somebody named Siri ABC said it. And they was like, Keyona, and I'm like, what the fucking hell is you talking about?
Oh, they
Like,
love to lie, girl.
yeah,
Get
I'm
used to
like, that
that.
lady don't even come up on my FYP. Like, I never see her on this app.
Somebody, whoever got it out for you, is probably that person, and they're trying to insert you into some drama with Capo. They love, let me tell you something. That's how it all starts. So whoever you beefing with, they
I don't
probably
know the chick. I have no idea who she is. I just remember because again, when somebody blatantly lies on me like that, I'm like, yeah, I gotta remember you because you a psychopath, like a fucking psychopath to accuse me of someone I have never even had 3 words with.
they
Like
do that. Who do you
that's some crazy shit.
who you beefing with? Are you beefing with Nitra?
Believe it, hard.
Well, Nitra and Kappa is super close.
Oh, so they're trying to connect those dots.
So
Okay.
that's probably from her team because that's how they do it. They put you in something that you ain't never had nothing to do with. You never said no words. All of a sudden, your name is in a mist, and next thing you know, all the llamas is coming after you. You'll survive it. I mean, they came after me, and I'm still here. Nobody gives. I mean, I personally don't give a fuck because this is not real. Like,
Yeah, it sounds like I mean I don't know. I guess I would be looking at it like this is a whole app. I have a whole real life. Um, so many times when we have jobs and we go through the stuff like we're going on this app, you contemplate like how am I gonna feed my kids? I gotta go back to this job and these people have linked up and clicked up and they're after my job and they're getting me written up and they're giving me this. This
damn.
is a fucking entertainment app. So if it ever gets where it's like too hot in the kitchen, I just go in my own space. You know what I mean? Like I just be in my like right now, I'm in my space. So what can someone do to me in my fucking space? Yeah, they came in here and tried to shut the live down a few minutes ago, but if there's no reason for them to be able to shut it down, then it's not gonna, it's not gonna go down.
Having a voice in these type of space. You on the messy side of TikTok. I originally didn't come up here on the messy side of TikTok. I came up on the political side of TikTok because that's my background.
That's how it came with me. I was in political talk, big talking about Joe and Trump and all that shit. And then somehow I wound up over here.
Because all it takes is one person who notices you and you have a voice. And then they'll come. How I got into it is because I used to be in Pat Genty's live all the time. And I speaks live because, I speak, I'm putting him in quotes too, was once upon a time, supposedly black women, protect black women, blah, blah, blah. But now we find out he's not protecting nobody. But this is all the stuff that I discussed many years ago and called them all out for. You're about to be in a little bit of a tussle because you and Nitra have a little beef and they're friends, and that's how that pretty much works. All I can tell you is stand firm. You're Gen Xer just like me. You don't ain't nobody moving us. Like we don't play these games. So
if you can't affect my dinner, you can't fuck with my head. You know what I mean? Like you can piss me off, like telling a lie on me, something that'll piss me off, but in the grand scheme of things, that shit I would, once I know what you're trying, like again, like she's like, call my job. I'm quick to tell my job. Call. Because honey, I put her filthy fucking house on the internet. Yep, sure did. Should have cleaned the bitch up and not put it on Pinterest. What do you want me to do?
oh my god.
I'm just saying, what do you want me to do? You put that motherfucker on Pinterest under your name. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, under your goddamn name. Yeah, the floors. I would have rather kept my fucking shoes on outside than to walk inside her house with yeah. There's no way. There's no way I walk in her house
That's why I
without.
thought it was funny, Hazel, because I was interested to see how this coalition would have worked out as they're the protectors, supposedly getting everyone together so there won't be chaos, no drama on the black side of TikTok. When most of them are culpable for most of the drama, most of the friction, most of all of the chaos, they are culpable for. So I thought it was very interesting to see them all try to come together. I knew that shit wasn't gonna last because I've been around these people for too many years. I know personality, and it's a lot of
Well,
ego driven stuff.
my biggest thing is how can you run me off an app that a Chinaman owns?
Child.
I'm just trying to figure that one out. Like, okay, they like Nitra them got my page banned the other day, permanently banned. Right? They thought they was slick, but God is good. Um, I got 7 other pages. Which one? Yeah, we're on one tonight, right? I got 7 other pages. I got one that's been my business page for a couple of years, so that one is established. Then I got some bullshit pages, right? Burners. Um, People come looking for me now. Auntie, which page? Well, auntie, where you at? Auntie, where you at? Okay, cool. So the people that you were trying to keep me from being able to tell your shit to, they were gonna come look for me. And then it's so easy to build yourself back up. I mean, you show up at Bella's Live on Sunday. People see you in the comments talking like, oh, there she is. That you know what I'm saying? Boom, let me follow her now. Like, what the fuck would you thought was gonna happen from banning that page? The biggest thing I have so many things like saved or whatever, on that page, templates that I use in CapCut. That I was willing to pay $1,000 to get the page back for that, not because of the followers. No sign people gonna come and follow me.
So there's a way to get because they permanently banned my page and I got it back.
Oh, I got it back. I got it back within like 2 hours. I got it back. Yeah, I got it back. But my like the agency said, they set you up. Like she literally was like, "Tell Keyona to come in. I'm in the woods trying to show her how, and don't have any reception." Da 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 da. So I'm like, let me just pull over, get this shit over with, because I still got to work, you know. And so I pull over, I say my thing, and I'm so grateful because it was like God said, "Don't sit here," because we supposed to went back and forth. We supposed to have they cleared the boxes, like clear out the boxes, like the you know, share and like and da 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 and throw. Now and I'm like, y'all think I'm finna sit here? You fucking lie. So I was like, bitch, hoe, nasty, ugly, fat, black bastard. I was all of them, you know, all the cuss words. And I said, fuck you and good night. Bye. And then I pulled my car back into the road and went and continued my work. And Blaze sent me a video. And it was of something. I'm sitting there looking at the video. I'm like, what the fuck going on here? And as I'm looking at it, it said, bloop, page permanently banned. Save all your data. I'm like, what the fuck? And then it hit me. They were hoping, because she said, you go first. And I was like, nah, I'm in your house. Go first. So she did her little spiel or whatever. And then, like I said, boom, 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 boom. And I said, fuck you, bye. And because she held her hands like, yeah. But what it was, they was hoping I was going to be yap, 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 yap. And they was going to mass ban me at one time. And it was going to take my page down. They was going to laugh. It didn't go down like that. I was already out of there when they took my phone. And that was the thing that was able to get it back, because I wasn't, when they was mass reporting me, I wasn't even on, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't even posting, or there was no video, and I wasn't in a live or anything like that. So they had no choice but to get it back to me.
My thing is this. What these are huge, they're larger than we are, right? I got maybe 13,000 here, maybe 60,000 on Instagram. You are a larger content creator. Why does my voice matter so much to you? I've always wondered that. you were in spaces where you get 900 to 1,000 people. I mean, back in the days, I used to get a lot more people than I get now, but I took my little sabbatical for personal reasons, not because they ran me off this app like they would like to believe. But we're not getting enough at this time. We're not getting enough people for our words to resonate, right? So when
Right.
then why are you trying to get things banned? Why are you trying to get us? Like what's the deal? You are who you are, right?
Right.
Why are you worried about me?
Right.
It's because they know that the truth sticks. The truth sticks, y'all.
I will say this. When you remember how when Heartbreaker had her in there, they was in there, and that lion came up, and everybody remember Nitro's face.
That shit was
Let me
funny.
tell you something. In my little, fuck you, hoe, bitch, I said I refused to. I said something to the effect of, "Fuck you," in that plastic bin you got in that bedroom for a dresser, and the lady looked like she was saying, "How the fuck this bitch know what in my house?" Right? So I think it was to stop me from being able to say that,
Mm.
and it didn't work. So she went on a 8 hour rant today about how there's nothing wrong with plastic bins when you got too much furniture. I mean, too many clothes, and then she turned around and said, "Oh, it's a grandkids room, and what you gonna have? Big furniture in a grandkids room because they your fucking grandkids. That's why. Because they come over on the weekend." Yeah, and grandmamas will tell you grandkids got better than the real kids got. Shit.
Yeah. Who said
So
who had bins in their room? Nitra?
yeah,
She was pissed, child. She
yeah.
told them to drag me, child. She said, drag Rita, fix her.
Baby, let me tell you something. Like I told her, if I'd have respected the bitch if she had came on live and said, "Listen, it was either some furniture or some cocaine." The cocaine won.
Oh, damn. Woo.
Like I told her, Chad. And then look, everything I said, don't come in here talking about Curtis and the seat cushion. I said, get your husband out the damn seat cushion looking for spare change so you can go get high. Don't come in here talking about that. Cause me and him both be in the seat cushions. Bitch, you stupid.
Nitra be drunk, y'all.
Super
We
drunk.
watched it today. She was funny. As much as she cussed me out and did all of that, I still think that she's funny to me. Like, even if you're saying something about me, if it's funny, it's
I
funny.
just said that to my husband because I was telling a girl today when I was filthy mad with Trip. I used to be like, that bitch funny. I mean, it is what it is. Even
Yeah.
if the joke is on me, if that motherfucker slap, it slap.
It just
But
slaps.
just, to me, I ain't really caught one of hers yet. That I'm like, that she got me there. I haven't caught one. Now
Well, I don't
that little I don't know if it's a monkey. I don't know what the fuck it is, but it's bright skin. And the picture that she got up there, me and that thing actually resemble. I ain't even gonna lie. Like I
I
don't
see it.
care, bitch. I see it. I see it. I see it. The fuck? But that's why we sitting here tonight, because we're not gonna see that no more. Okay, bitch. Yeah, we don't see that. But
Yeah,
no,
but I mean, I can laugh at it because some stuff is funny.
there you
You
go.
just who
That's
no, you did put that on there.
Yes, I did. And look at that dirty ass floor. Yes, I did. Somebody said the carpet don't look dirty to me. Motherfucker, the carpet is supposed to be hunter green, but it's jet black.
What?
Yeah, it's supposed to be hunter green carpet, but it's jet black. Well, not hunter green, but like an olive green, but it's fucking jet black.
That's incredible what you just said. Not olive green and it's jet black.
I kid you not. Yeah.
Mercy.
And then she lied. Oh Lord, they in here banning y'all. Go to bed, child. Go to bed, child. But then she lied and said I put the address up. I didn't even find those pictures by her address. They was found by her name.
Damn.
Like, girl, don't lie. But yeah. Yep, Ray. It's crazy.
Are you tussling with Miss Nitra this week? I tussled with her 2 weeks ago, I think it was.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I've been tussling with her for about a month now.
Damn, girl.
I promise I won't stop. Mm-mm. Like I said, my biggest thing is this: whatever you find out about me, this is all I'm gonna say. The past can kiss my ass. I don't care.
Right.
Anything I've done in the past can kiss my ass. I don't give a fuck. Nothing. You can read off whatever. Ooh, Keyona, we see this. Okay. What you want me to do? I'm gonna be right over here still talking shit. And people, and guess what I found out? These motherfuckers still gonna be listening. Right there. I ain't going nowhere.
She says she not tussling no more tonight. But I guess you still in her tussling age. Because she says she's not tussling with the young people no more.
Nah,
So
she tussling with me. I guess she tussling with the elderly. She tussling with my elderly ass.
she says she's not gonna tussle with the young people. Don't look, it's not a good look. Um
I have talked to that clown and said, don't do XYZ. You right, Keyona, you right. I look up 20 minutes later, she marching back and forth. Yeah, 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 $2. Yeah. And peach and bitch, we just got through having this conversation where it's like, just leave it alone. Like, don't say anything about them. And she go right in there and start running back and forth across the screen with that goddamn glass or whatever it is in it. Talking about the people that she just said we talking about. I'm like, just leave it alone. I mean, they're younger than you. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Let it go. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Shit. I look up, I go in her room, like, goddamn. Like, let me scroll back out of here because you just wasted. I might need to tell my kids at the end of life, I love you and you're great. And one, if I waste that breath on you, bitch, get the fuck out of here.
Wait, did you see CP put up those receipts with Bella?
Yeah, and I went off because let me tell you something. These that was a money grab. I know when the rent. I seen a rent party. I don't know an old school rent party when I see one. This is in that, but it was a rent party in 4K. Chasing, if you need to pay your rent, you could just told us, goddamn it, we'd helped you. But to finesse the people out of that little piece of receipt, that ain't shit. I mean, I look at it like this. Anybody who's mad with chasing showing the receipt that Bella was actually cash apping herself really need to be mad with the wrestling federation. Because if you think them people getting their ass kicked like that in that damn ring, it's not real. It's a production. She has a show. She has a show that comes on every Sunday. She gotta do something. She gotta goddamn do something. You gotta make that thing pop some type of way. So I wasn't mad. I was like, and then the thing about it's been rumored for years, and I just well not years, but for months. Um, so my thing was, I think he should have told the people like, y'all, is notice this rumor that y'all been saying for years about Bella. Now I got the receipts that is true. If you want to pay me for it, then yes. But to act like it was some new world star shit. Nah, I'm mad with her about that. Mm-mm.
Oh, so you just was mad because the receipts wasn't juicy enough?
It was. I don't think it should have been sold to the people like that. Like, oh, a 500 to play them and 1,000 not to. You like, there's got to be some crazy shit. I'm over here saying to myself, what the fuck Bella done did? I'm thinking about her marriage. I'm like, Lord, she get money on Sunday. She get money through the week. What the fuck she done did?
Shit, I didn't even know it was about Bella. That's why I was like, well, how are we paying for something if you're not gonna say who it is about? Because she was saying it's a judge or something like that. You know how many judges is on this damn thing at this point?
Exactly.
So I wasn't sure who she was talking about, but once she did show us the receipts, I asked her and I was like, listen, the way you describe you and Bella's relationship, and call me crazy, but if you say that y'all was close, that you were protecting her, and that you was riding with her, this is a person that you were supposedly close to, why couldn't you go and say to her, hey, I just feel like I'm getting a lot of heat and you're not being very supportive to me? And then give her the opportunity to do nothing or to do something. And if she doesn't do anything, then pull out all the guns and the grenades.
Right.
But to
Sell it to the people though, right? Sell it to the people. Like how was that hurting Bella to sell it to the people though?
I don't know, but you know what? I'm never mad about the selling, because this has been the culture of this app at this point. Everybody's selling proof. Everybody's getting paid to speak. This is not anything. There is no new thing going on here. She's just doing what she's seeing her idols do, which is getting a money grab, and that's perfectly fine. My thing is, if it was about loyalty to you, then why not just go to somebody who you said that you were loyal to and that you had this bond with, and just say, hey, I'm getting dogged, I'm getting stomped out, and you're not saying anything. I don't like this. And then require her to do something about it. And if she chooses not to, then go ham. But I just felt like it was, first of all, the evidence was, to me, wasn't enough, because I'm sure a lot of these people are paying, their own cash apps, making up their own comments. I get dropped when I go in certain people's lives because they don't want me to say certain names. So as soon as I say certain names, oh, Ray, they said that they want you to be dropped. I know it's bullshit. I know they're dropping me, but that's okay because I said what I had to say. But I asked, I said, why do it this way if you really felt y'all was close?
Right. And that was my second thing. But I didn't send any money in, but I'm that type of person. I'm a for the people type of person. Like, I love my supporters, my clients, and under no circumstances do they get fucked over, right? It just don't work for me. But my second thing was, if you're trying to be a blogger, if you're trying to have the exclusive, who can trust you now? You just totally destroyed your credibility in getting any like exclusive on big shit. Something somebody don't give a fuck about. Yeah, they'll run it to you because they're, but something they're like, oh my God, who could break this for me? I can't trust Chasing, because Chasing might get the heat and can't stand the heat, and she gonna rat me out.
Yeah, and that's what I asked her. I'm like, do you feel like you can handle what is about to come your way? Because you came in on an anonymous page. I came in with Ray being Ray the Fixer. You came in being who you are. None of us hid behind some anonymous page and did some content posting. We were ourselves. She was just a plain content page. Now you are being yourself. Your wife is involved. Your face, your name, people know who you are. Are you ready for that? Because that's a total different ball game. And she's like, I don't want to stay on this side of TikTok. I'm like, but you're here now.
Right.
You're here now. And now Peach is mad at her, I think. And I'm just like, you opened up a can of worms, girl. I think that was just not the right move. Yeah. Had I known what she was about to disclose, if she had asked me my opinion, I would have said, girl, I think this is not worth it. I think you should go to Bella and require something out of her.
Right. And I'm going to be totally honest with you. I don't like the fact that she pulled, even Slim with his grimy ass. I don't like the fact that she pulled other people in the box to give validity to it, particularly Tea Time. Because again, if Edwin, nobody pay Edwin ass no attention. If Edwin had been in there, it wouldn't have drawn no numbers. But Tea Time, drawing the numbers. So and that was me. I was like, what is that going on in there? What's going on in Chasing the Tears in there, And then the baby song was played, and I'm like, and again, I look at things optically, right? Okay, Tia's in the box, and she's saying, I'm gonna squat here so you can bring more people in, right? And then she's letting her baby song been playing, and she's hyped. So I'm like, okay, whatever this is about, T get her lick back too. This is like a twofold thing, you know what I mean? So it's Chase, you know what I mean? That's what I'm like. Chase is getting, what Chase is getting, and T like, well, shit, I'll sit here because it's about my op anyway. So, and I'm thinking like, what the hell going on with T and Bella? I was like, yeah, Bella did, have her big one last week. I forgot about that, and then something went on today. I wasn't in there, but something went on with Frankie or whatever. That T didn't like. So I'm like, okay, it's one of these type of things. It's gonna be some good shit, right? And then that. And so I said, my biggest thing was like, if I were T, I'd be like, Jason, fix it now. I sat there, my child song was played for this goddamn money grab.
She
No.
no, she did say something, which was what I said. She was like, "Wait a minute. So did you go to Bella before you put this out? Did you go to her and express how you feel?" And she's like, "No. Why should I be the one?" And I'm just like, "Because you're the one hurt. You're the one feeling like you've been thrown out to the wolves. So if somebody, like, let's say you and I are in a live together, like we're talking right now, and they come and they say." Oh, Ray initiated the conversation. Key was not even talking about this. Ray came and did all this, did all that. And I felt like, yeah, I didn't. You was already talking about this and you just let them dog walk me. I would hit you up privately and say, hey, this is what I'm feeling.
Right.
Right. But also at the same time, I can handle myself. You feel me? So it's like I could come to you and say, Key, I don't like this because you know that you was having these conversations, blah, 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 blah. But she didn't even give her the benefit of the, like, that's what I don't like. That's the part that fell short for me. It's like
Right.
you didn't even give her an opportunity to fix it.
And my thing is, what heat? What goddamn heat? Like,
She was being called coloscopy bag, but that was by one person, Petty Rowe.
and that was literally weeks ago. And we all know 8 hours in TikTok time is like 6 weeks. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So 6 weeks in TikTok time is like 6 years. So why now?
That's what everybody wanted to know. She said she was just waiting, giving her opportunity to speak up and clear her name or whatever, but she didn't clear her name. She said she didn't like the fact that she allowed them to say that she was leading Bella in the conversation when actually Bella reached out to her to say that
Let me
Petty
say this.
was,
Let me say
huh?
this. Let me say this. Okay. You and I were just talking about Big Needy Bone, correct?
Mm-hmm.
I said filth, flarn, filth. You can go to Needy and say, Keyona said, whoop, 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 whoop. And it's not true. And I go, you think I'm going to come to you and say, Ray, I want you to fix that shit. I want you to tell the truth about what I said about Needy. You know why I'm not going to give a fuck? Because we don't like each other no way. So I don't understand. Chasing and Petty don't get along. Why the fuck you want it fixed or rectified? Can you tell me that? What's the importance on that? If you already my op, you already my op. Who gives a fuck?
Right. I think that she wasn't. I don't think Chasen was prepared for the heat that she's watched other people receive. It's all fun and games. To the
But
rabbit got the gun.
Petty and Chasing were already ops.
Probably
They were already. That's
right.
that's
I'm just
why
saying.
it was the place that was supposed to have that conversation was simply because they were already not in a great space anyway. So why would you care? Why would you care if Bella go, hey, hey, Petty, I got to tell you something. I brought that up. I wanted her to tell you that you know what I mean, I didn't like that you copied my show. I wanted her to say that. What difference does it make?
I
And
believe it makes a difference to her because she has never been on that side where somebody is dragging you for days and weeks. You have to remember what type of content creator she has been. She has been behind the scenes, chasing pillows, just posting people in their moments and not being at the forefront of being letting people see her. So now she's at the forefront and she's being dragged on the internet
okay,
for
so
just
this is
hosting.
another thing. I'm willing. I've seen some bloggers in here tonight. I'm willing to bet when you and I wake up in the morning, parts of our conversations are gonna be chopped up so fucking bad that it's gonna
Girl.
be unreal, right? And it's gonna be in the blogs. Well, if they chop up some parts where it's looking bad about me saying something about Nitra, I ain't telling them to fix shit. When I get this is the only thing when bloggers tag me and shit with Nitra, I'm like, what my goddamn shit? Like I just need you to post the part where I'm dragging her goddamn ass too. Don't just you know what I mean. Don't tag me in the shit where she's saying something about me. Get both of us. I don't give a fuck how you have to chop it. Get it and post it. I don't care. That's my op. It is what it is. I don't. And I mean, chop it up bad. Chop it up bad. You know, like she said, they said, baby grape or baby, fuck that baby. Chop it up like that.
Damn.
She know damn well that when chopped up. They said that shit. But anyway, chop it up like that. Chop it all the way up. Boy, it makes me look like I said some wild shit about her. I ain't gonna, I promise I'll be like, I wish I had said that. I'm not gonna correct you. You the out.
She couldn't take the pressure. She
But
could not take the pressure. You and I, listen. We are from a different generation. We
yeah,
was up, sticks and stones may break your bones, but words will never hurt you. That's the generation I came from. We're in the
right.
same generation. These youngsters, they can't take this. They can't take that type of heat. And I don't think she was prepared for the dragging that she was receiving. And that's what I think the bottom line is. She put herself, she got in there, she did that interview, which I didn't think anything was wrong with the interview. I was sitting in there and I was listening. I didn't find anything wrong with it. But know that when you do something like that, you put yourself on the forefront. People who don't like you, people who like the person that you're talking about, is going to drag you.
Well, I actually told Chasen when it happened, I said, first and foremost, the interview was awesome to me. Bella got dragged because it was 45 minutes long. What the fuck does it? Bella said 174 times, which now we saw how she really felt. But she said it now. It's enough space for me. I wish her well. What God has for me is for me. What God has for her is for her. And blah, blah, blah. So what did she do wrong?
I didn't think she did anything wrong.
I don't either.
If you're
Now
looking
again,
for
we
something,
saw
you can
tonight
find it.
she was pissed off about it, but hey, she did the Philadelphia thing. You know what I mean? The Philadelphia people know how to get that money, know how to present that image. Kevin Hart, Exhibit A, Will Smith, Exhibit B. You know what I mean? So she did that thing. She was like behind the scenes, I don't like that bullshit, but on in an interview, I'm gonna say, oh, wonderful, just absolutely wonderful. So I didn't see what she did in wrong.
I feel like she's playing the game. Like this is the image that people prefer, her being very diplomatic and straight backed. And because when she was being her regular self, like she said, just being Bella from Philly, people didn't appreciate her. But they like this Bella that just sits there, makes those faces, and is kind of comical and all of that. They love her for that. And so that's what she's doing. She's cosplaying. And that's what everybody, this is all a persona. Everyone is up here with a persona.
Right,
Who if you call yourself a live streamer, especially, you are definitely presenting someone to people.
right.
You might show pieces of yourself.
I mean, I tried to tell Slim that, before he decided that he wanted to tell people how he was going to unalive my family. I tried to tell Slim
Oh,
that.
damn. See, I didn't know that.
We chopping that video up. Blaze will have that entire video. Trust me. And he's got amazing. Me and him been talking in the back end. He has amazing plans for that video.
You gotta
But
let me tell you something about Blaze. Just let him handle it.
exactly.
Just let him handle it. He told me, he said, Ray, don't say another word about such and such. I got this. I said, okay. When he says that, he really does got it. You just have to let him handle it.
Yeah. Yeah.
And they all fall to their knees and they crumble because some of these people need immediate gratification. I'm
Correct.
old school. I am for the long haul. I'll
Correct.
take my time.
That's right.
I don't need to get you right then and there. I like to take my time and pace myself. So just let him handle it. I don't know what's gonna happen, but if it's about Slim, he got enough shit on it. Listen, the stuff that I know, I just sit because I know Blaze is gonna handle it.
Yeah.
It's but so I mean, at this point, part of me also when I look at Slim, I just feel like I don't know that he has any more capacity to deal with being trampled on again. I don't know if he can survive it, to be quite honest. That's why I kind of just backed off a little bit because I just watch people's body language and the way they responding to stuff. I'm like, I don't know if this guy has the capacity. I see him withering away.
Well, I mean, he had the capacity to say he was gonna slice us and cut off
Oh, do what you got to do. I ain't never going to do what you got to do.
the
That's your
clothes, set us afire. Yeah, yeah. Let me watch while my and beg for my child's life. Yeah, he said those things.
He was bugging. See, you can't say stuff like that about people's children.
People were steadily like, "Are you recording this, Keyona? Keyona, I hope they was steady typing in the comments. Are you recording
That's
this?"
wild. I didn't know he did that. And that's what I'm talking about.
The room was full of people.
All these black men always talking about protect black women, all while stomping on our necks whenever they get a chance. That's why I don't mess with them. That whole little clique, somehow they're always covering up for somebody who is very violent.
Yeah,
That's what you find out in the long run.
exactly. Yeah, that's why I say once I give it to Blaze, I know he's gonna say, and all y'all females to have this man in your panel while he's talking about harming two females. One of them much younger than him.
That's
Um,
wild. Sorry about that. I didn't even know.
weird much, weird much. All because I said you can't take care of your child. What was you thinking procreating? He said that's talking about his child. Child, the baby ain't even here. So I can't say, oh, the baby got one arm or two eyes or three. I'm just saying, what the fuck was you thinking? Dropping seed when you coming on the app. Everybody in the cash up, $1, that means I can eat today. Nigga, you might as well play the damn what's going for 19 cents a day. You could feed a big nigga named Slim. For less than a cup of coffee. You could feed
I
a
think I was there for that live when you said that.
yeah,
I
like this,
remember that.
like you had the nerve to go add to it. That's just how when you feed like a dog in the neighborhood and then they had the nerve to come back with their puppies like, look nigga.
I done gave you, now you done brought
You
puppies.
brought your puppies back. He bringing the puppy back to TikTok.
They love to weaponize their children. It's really weird.
I mean, it's crazy. Like, but you gonna sit here and tell me that I said something about your child. I didn't say anything about your child. I said that child, you know, Infamil and Similac is expensive. And you're not having a great time getting you a Happy Meal, sir. You said you can't. This dummy said on that live, he was like, he can't get, they asked him in Diamonds like, what you gonna do? Da, 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 da. He said, why don't you drive trucks? I can't drive trucks, got a feeling. Then the night he's threatening my life, homeboy gonna say he could drive it in prison. He can drive trucks in prison. So that means you trying to go. You trying to go.
You got a felony you can even work with. Certain felonies you can work with children. I don't know what kind of felony he has though.
I don't either.
I mean, certain things you might be able to work at a factory.
Homeboy said he would have more freedom inside of there. That said everything I needed. But he's not trying to take care of that baby. He tried to figure out how to get off the street. And he probably thought that I would have had, the people contact him by now. Not gonna happen.
Damn.
Not
See,
gonna
that's what I'm saying. Like, I just don't.
You gonna take care of that baby.
I wonder what. So I'm just curious what's going to happen with Chasing Pillows and Bella. Is she going to ever address it? If I know Bella well enough, she's probably not going to address it, unless they start dragging her.
At all. At all.
Unless there's live after live after live after live after live after live, then maybe she'll address it on Sunday.
For what then? That's way late. Like, let the shit go.
Because that is a week later. But that's the only way I can see her addressing it. Otherwise, I don't think Bella's going to respond. And I also feel like Chasing Pillow. I told her, I said, I think this was a misstep on your part. I wish you wouldn't have done this the way you did it, because who is going to trust you now?
That part. You won't get any exclusives. None.
I
Absolutely.
think certain things you must, you know.
Let me tell you something. Even the best journalists will tell you, you never reveal your sources. You never reveal
Never.
no more than what you have to reveal in order to give credibility to your story. Everything you can cuff, you cuff. You know what I mean? Everything you cuff, you cuff. I mean, Jason could have put the shit out under another fake page. So that tells you it was a money grab.
She said she wanted to get paid for it.
Weird much. Weird much.
Well, we'll see now.
I like chasing. I like chasing. Only thing I think with chasing is easily shook. And I've said, like, listen, if you're gonna do this shit, stand on your shit. And she was like, but Keyona, it's hard. No, you on the wrong side of the tracks to be talking about something hard. These motherfuckers over here. This is blood in, blood out over here, baby. I came over here like, okay, how y'all doing? I'm Keyona. I got an opinion. Fuck your opinion, bitch. Then
That's why she wasn't ready. She was not ready for the intensity. I'm telling you.
hey, fuck all y'all. But this what I got to say. The South got something to say. Ooh, yeah, uh-huh. Weird ass people. These people weird. You gotta cuss them out first for them to be like, yeah, that do sound about right. You
Yeah, that
said
makes so much sense. You know what? Kiana is a real one. Kiana is a real one. But when you came to just being kind and easygoing, they don't want to hear that you got to cuss them out and fuss them out, and it's just too much.
it's
I don't
crazy.
know how she's going to survive this because she's never been in a tussle as herself. And I'm just curious, is she going to? Because she said something that I thought was funny. She's like, "No, I'm not going to stay on this side of TikTok. I'm going to mind my business." I'm like, "Girl, you done opened up a. Do you understand the gravity of what you've done?"
Unless there was a retirement party tonight, we just threw a $500 retirement party. I don't know what to tell
I
you.
don't know what she's. I don't think she understood what she was doing when she did it. I think she was in her feelings. She felt used, and that can be handled in another type of way, in my opinion.
Ray, do you feel that, and again, I shoot from the hip even if I like you. Do
Hmm.
you feel that it was a everybody's on fuck Bella, so I might as well join the crowd type of shit?
No, I didn't get that from that. I think she felt some type of way, truly, that she stood with Bella and Bella didn't stand with her. I really do think she was hurt by that, especially because the way she read it and how she was, the octaves in her voice and all that stuff. I'm like, she's really hurt, but handling your hurt this way is not going to get you what you want.
Not at all.
You're not even going to get an apology. Now you just made one more enemy. Now everybody thinks it's a money grab. Nobody, like the whole live was just eating her ass up. I mean, certain selective few came up there and was like, yes, we knew that was about Bella, but those are already people who have problems with Bella.
Right. Right.
But the majority was looking at you like, wow, you really did this? I just
I was I was sitting there just shook it. I was like, I know good and goddamn well. You didn't sell us a rumor. Proof of the rumor. For real? I'm gonna need you.
and what about the people now that's going to be like, and you knew that she was lying all this time and you let us be dogged.
Right.
There's too much.
There's too many aspects. Right. It's
Yes, there is
aspects
too
to
much
it.
new. I
Like
think she didn't think of all of that, and now she's going. Tonight, she's probably thinking about it. That $500 wasn't worth it, in my opinion.
it wasn't.
There was a way to do this where you could have gotten your change or whatever you needed without
Yeah.
opening up a can of worms.
And again, here's the thing: you got people in there throwing every Sunday, right? They throwing lions, tigers, bears, money guns, galaxies, the whole 9 yards. Thank you, Hazel. Thank you, baby. They throwing all they got, right? Every
Thank
week.
you.
And you know that it's inflated or it's scripted. You know what I mean? And you have the proof that it's scripted. Why you didn't? But you turn around and sell these same people who paid for a scripted show. You know what I'm saying? You made them pay for proof of the script. It's fucked up.
Ooh. And now what happened? Now, wait a minute, girl, because this came out. So one of those cash apps was a response to Kels. You know who Kels is, the white lady that's in
Yes.
did you see that cash app? That wasn't Bella sending that. That was CP sending it, according to the sources. So CP sent a cash app to Bella talking about Kels. Kels got wind of it. Everybody sent some, a couple of people sent it to her, and she was eating CP ass up today in the live.
See,
I
I
was
just
like, see, you don't, you don't.
my CP. I got up in the box and I said, "I know you fucking playing with us, right? It's more like, nah, Keyona, it might be." I was like, "You can't do your supporters like this. Shit ain't funny." And then she dropped the whole live, like it ended. And so, of course, I started my live, and it was like 200-300 people came over there with me, and Tea Time came over there, and she and I, we had a difference of opinion on it or whatever. And then I heard somebody came back in my live, was like, Chasing is live again and Tea Time is live again, but I was still talking to my people till my phone went dead. So I don't know what happened in the second live that Chasing came out with. I went in.
It got ugly.
No, it didn't, girl. Oh man.
It got ugly because one of them things revealed that she sent a live, she sent a cash app to Bella about Kels, and she posted that by accident. And
What they
two
say?
two dollar $2 $2 said, well, what was that?
When
Should
you
see.
throw dirt, you get some in your own eyes.
Child. I don't think she was ready for this, but we will see because recovery is a divine energy. So
No.
let's see. And it all
Yeah,
works out for the
it's
good.
redemption for everybody. I don't, and again, I tell people, this is me. Even if I get in your shit, if I like you, I like you, and I like chasing.
I do too.
I
You
just
know, she
think,
used to drag me.
oh no, okay, I like chasing. I want chasing to get a little spine, get a little backbone. Um, but I would like chasing to give the money back.
She ain't giving that money back, girl. You might as well forget that.
I was typing in the chat, where is the money, La chasing? Where is the money, La chasing?
She ain't giving that money back, girl. I wouldn't give it back either, because
I just that was some piss. That was no tea. That was a throw your cash up in the basket. Like, y'all, I got some in here. Get my cash out, but you know what I'm saying, voluntarily. I got some tea for y'all. Y'all been saying it, so I got the proof that y'all was right. You know what I'm saying? And I think more people would have been like, see, you chasing, you that girl, you that bitch. You gave us proof what we've been saying all along.
and
Boo,
she would
y'all,
have
let
gotten
me
the
send you some
gifts.
money. Boo, y'all, let me send you some money.
Nene is the one who came. It wasn't the audience that was really paying her.
Yeah,
Nene,
Nene sent two lions or whatever.
I don't know how many, but I know she definitely hit the bell. And I said, well, there you have all the money you need, girl. Now tell us what it is. And when I seen those cash apps, I was just like, ooh, I don't know if this was smart.
It was it.
I mean, as much tea as she drops, I think that being behind the scenes dropping tea and being at the forefront dropping tea is a very different animal. And she was not ready for the forefront. And that's what you and I are saying the same thing. Is like you want her to get more oomph, backbone. I'm saying the same thing.
Right. And how is she gonna get the tea now? Being that people know she'll expose if she feel like she catch too much heat.
Child.
I know I would still if I had some. But Chasing would be like, so Keyona, what time we doing this live? Because I know your ass want to say it out your mouth. You goddamn right. I refuse to let you do this all on your own. Let the people hear what the fuck I got to say. But other people who aren't boisterous like me and want to be, anonymity, they can't trust that. They can't trust Chasing.
Ooh, cause ooh, I wouldn't. Listen.
I'm sorry.
Now,
Like you, but don't trust you. Like you, but don't trust you. No. Like you, but don't
now
trust
you're like all the rest of them in a way. You kind of separated yourself and you became a trusted source. And I mean, I used to be some of her content, and I still didn't have an issue with her because she just gave her perspective on things. Whether it was the truth or not is of no consequence. I never followed up with it. I'm kind of like you. It's like that's your opinion, that's your perspective. I honestly don't care. I
you.
say what I need to say.
And honestly, the reason I like chasing, and that's why again I was shocked at tonight. I think we was shocked because if it had been some of the others, we'd be like, y'all money grab, greedy motherfuckers ain't shit, no way. But chasing doesn't do things maliciously. We all got our,
Right.
you know what I mean? We all got our messy. We all got our, I want my lick back. We all got that in us. But chasing is not malicious and, you know, dirty. Like that's not the view I have of her.
Right.
So I was like, why would you do some grimy ass shit like this? This ain't even your lane. Grimy ain't your lane,
Like
Jason.
her, right? It's just not her. And I think that's what everyone was kind of sitting with. It's like, I guess maybe that's my fault too, because although she used to do the post about me, and me and her had some conflict with the person that I had conflict, and she was kind of making biased videos. I never hated her for that because I just felt like she believed in what she was actually doing, right? And so today, when you do something that's kind of beneath you, it's a
Right.
bit shocking.
And it was beneath her.
It was beneath her. I think
It was
she's
beneath
better than that.
her. Very.
There are certain people that if they did this, I would be like, yeah, that's them.
Normal.
I just didn't see chasing pillows like that. I always thought that she was definitely a smart person, a critical thinker, and
It wouldn't fall prey because their excuse to me was, well, everybody else doing it, Heartbreaker doing it, and what the fuck that got to do with the price of tea in China?
but that also like, but that's Heartbreaker's realm, right? That's how
Thank
she
you.
we get in her
Free.
lives and we sit in there for that reason.
Cash rules everything around breaker 19. Cream is the rule. Money is the motivation.
Yeah, she's made
So
that clear. We know what we signing up for.
if I get that thirsty, well, I'm like, you know what? Breaker said she got some tea and I'm just bored that day, or I need some, spice in my life. I know that it might be true and it might be not. Cause Breaker might be trying to goddamn do something. She's like, them motherfuckers gonna pay for this. I ain't finna goddamn pay for this. I'm gonna tell their ass a whole lie. And they go swallow it up. You just know what you're dealing with her because she lets you know I don't give a fuck. This ain't my business, so to speak. I just fuck with you stupid motherfuckers on the app because you know what I'm saying, y'all fuck with me.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all came for me, so I'm enjoying this shit. But when you're in content creating, especially in the, entertainment journalism space, that still has some form of, decorum that you expect. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You expect some level of decorum. And I didn't expect that from Chasen.
Me either. That's what I think it's about. We just expected more out of her.
Yeah.
That's one of the things, and I don't think she's going to be able to handle the backlash of that.
Can you
She
imagine the
couldn't
shade
handle
room?
it, huh?
Can you imagine the shade room? Like we got that goddamn Puffy video where he's stomping the shit out of Cassie, but y'all gonna have to pay us. You know what I'm saying? Right? And then they showing him throwing the towel or throwing whatever at her, even the damn, it's like motherfucker, we saw this on CNN earlier. We saw him actually stomp her earlier. Now you showing us that's how I felt. I was like, I just can't believe you did that to her. And I ain't pay a dime, but I did sit in the car, a hot ass car, trying to hear because I'm at a family gathering. So I sat in a hot ass car trying to see what the fuck is this gonna be about. I'm telling my mom, yeah, y'all go on in and leave me alone. I'm like, what a
Yeah,
waste.
bravely disappointing.
And I don't think, Ray, honestly, I don't think there's anything else with Bella that the people give a fuck about. You know what I mean?
Can be said, right? Like they don't dragged her. It's nothing left.
There's nothing.
Like, and she's still here. She's still doing her thing.
She still got the number. She's
Right.
I don't know what she cashes out on Wednesday. That's not my prerogative to know. I'm sorry, that's not my, business to know. But I don't think she would show up on another Sunday if it wasn't worth it. So clearly, yeah, clearly it's worth it. You know what I'm saying? She keeps showing up. So, and the people keep showing up. Again, it was slow motion earlier in the day, because we was recapping the Trina thing. It was like, what this about? And then went Nicki Minaj and all of us like, oh hell no, we out. And so that's how the Trip Drop Cream thing happened on my live, because we all seen the Nicki Minaj. I won't hear that shit. Fuck, Nicki got lawyers and road managers and everybody else. Nope, not doing it. So when, of course, when we went back, well, I didn't even get a chance to go back, but I saw it in the blogs. That's when, there was a big debacle in there that went down. And I saw in the blogs like 3,400 people in there.
Damn.
So the people coming. You know what I mean? You raise your voice, you get 3 or 4 people in the box to raise their voice loud enough, you're going to fill that room up. And that's just the long and the short. So I don't think there's no, and they keep saying this too. Oh, it's over for her. It's over for her. And I'm like, she proves to y'all every fucking Sunday that it ain't over.
She keeps showing up. As long as she shows up, it's never going to be over. She's going to determine whether it's over or not. She does. Right. I got to get off this phone.
All right, girl.
I got to get my ass in the bed. But it was good chatting with you. Yes, look, to be continued. We'll see what's all going on. Thanks for letting me up in the box.
Yeah, absolutely. And come over here sometime, and then please invite me to your lives.
I will. I was inviting your other page, but now I know it was banned. That's why you wasn't coming in.
Yeah, invite.
I'll follow this one.
I got 7. I got 7. So if you see me, I'll be making sure. Let me make sure I'm following this one on this page.
Oh, I followed the other one. I think it's your real estate page or something. It's like you got a little banner on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I get in trouble on that one too. So yeah, follow. If you see me in a box and you be like, oh, there go Keyona, just hit the thing and see if you follow. If you're not, follow it, because a bitch stay getting banned. I said I'm gonna have one for every day of the week, because they usually get me for 7 days. So I'm like, boom, I get this one, boom, 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 till they ass come back one at a time. I don't know. So, but yeah, I'm following you on this one. Please invite me over, because I love your commentary. I love the way you think and how you chop stuff up. So I would love to, join your panel.
Oh, listen, we on it. We just gotta wait to see how this gonna pan out. I'm curious. I will be talking about this tomorrow.
I was about to say, if you got an update, please inbox me. Like, I'm about to go live. You got to hear that I got updates, because I be in and out. I be working a little bit and stuff like that. So if you got an update, please let me know. Inbox me and I'll come through to look at your live and hop in the panel if I need to.
Will do. Enjoy the rest of the evening. All right.
Good talking to you.
Good talking to you.
Bye-bye. All right, y'all. That's been real. That's Ray. I ran across her. The FYP don't be playing. Me and her have a mutual that we don't fuck with. And I was listening to her that day, and I was like, oh my goodness. And I was like, but I like, she chops stuff up. She keeps it real. She like her. And it's just, she's a sweetheart, and it's been on. She'll take no shit. And I'm cool with, I like people who don't take no shit on. This is spineless motherfuckers I can't tolerate. If you do your big one, I can respect you. You know what I mean? Because I'm going to go around giving out respect anyway. That's just how I roll. I go out, I'm going to give you your respect. So I like her, I respect her. And so hopefully we're gonna be collaborating and giving our opinions on these TikTok streets around here. But I like Ray. She's a cool person. So I'm going to get my ass in the bed, because tomorrow's Memorial Day. We've done our thing. We had a good barbecue and seafood boil and all that stuff. So we're going to get our little bedroom cleaned up, get ready for the work week. That's all we're doing tomorrow, and chilling out. So I don't know if he's going to throw something on the grill or he's going to send me the Subway. But Oh, we might go to the pool. I forgot. We might go to the pool tomorrow. Before I take these things out my head. Yep, swim in these one good time, then take them out tomorrow night. But y'all have a good night. It's been real. Thank y'all for listening to my TED Talk and watch me fix my face so Nitra can't talk shit about me no more. Now, Nitra, while I fix my face with this little tool, you get you a hacksaw and fix your face, girl. Good night, y'all.